That's right, Dave. Campaigns are different these days. It's technology has changed, and we're joined by Jeremy Hexham, and he is a website designer, an expert on websites. And want to know what are some of the things that anybody running for office that they should have on their website?
Well, they should keep it current. I mean, you shouldn't have a website that you used 3 years ago, as one candidate did. You want to make it very simple, clean, not cluttered, make it easy for people to find. If you look at Jennifer Banks' website in Ward 1, she had a whole bunch of hyperlinks within her main page that went into more depth about who she was, a good summary on the main page. You want to have a good issue platform. A lot of candidates just had 1 or 2 lines about what they stood for and nothing more. You couldn't really find out what they were wanting to do or what they were about. Good biographies. A lot of candidates had point form biographies and didn't say who they were or what they've done in the past or why I should vote for you. Web 2.0, Facebook. Several of the candidates did have Facebook pages, but only 2 of them had direct links from their website to let you know that they had it. The rest of them, if they showed it on their website, it was usually through their Contact Us or Contact Me page, and very poor.
Yeah, because when you think of websites, I mean, that's a great way for people to go when they're wanting to find out more information. It's something I've thought about. You want to look up the candidates, just do a little Google search and information comes up. Now, tell us about, you've got the numbers here. You know who has had a website this campaign. Give us the goods on who is actually sort of website savvy.
Well, all 9 mayoralty candidates had a website. 33 of the 39 aldermanic candidates had websites. Now, when you break that down, I would say that 3 of them were excellent, 11 were good, 10 were okay, and 9 were quite poor in quality. That there was something they just slapped together, and it went on and on and on, and you just didn't know what was the point of the website.
You want to put a bit of effort into it, too.
Yeah, I mean, I want to say that Steve Chapman in Ward 8 actually had the most improved website from 3 years ago. His website was one of the worst and a major improvement. So he's one of the candidates who's really learned how to improve the technology and improve it from what it was 3 years ago.
Okay, and when you're saying he's changed it over the last few years, it shows the importance of a website. How important is it to have a proper website and have things updated and an effective website, really?
Well, I would say it's very important, but then again, I'm in the web business, so I'm going to say that anyways. But I went out today and I spoke to people who were voting, and of the people who were voting who had looked at websites, a lot of them hadn't, a lot of them were seniors, so that sort of skewed my results a little bit. Okay. Over 67% of them said that it was a major influence in their decision of who they voted for.
I could see that. Now, you were saying to me just before we did the interview here, you were quite surprised at some of the billboards and so on around town.
Yeah. Well, I think you have to look at how do people find the candidate websites.
Right.
In Ward 11, you have a guy called Dave Matthews. Now, if you know anything about the music industry, there's a little band called the Dave Matthews Band.
Right.
That makes it a little difficult to find his website. And so you have to put it on your web signs and billboards and Google. I mean, if you Google Dave Matthews, you won't find him.
You're not going to find the candidate, no.
So you have to look at other resources. Now, Wikipedia had a brilliant page that was updated. I don't know who updated it, but whoever it was did a brilliant job of actually showing all the websites. The City of Calgary website they did a wonderful job of telling people today was election day and what ID you need to bring. They didn't do a very good job of saying where you could find candidate information, and they did list them, but only 20 of the websites were listed, and 6 incumbent websites were missing. So, of course, you also have to look at, and then, of course, flyers. Did they put on their flyer or not? And then you look at your lawn signs. A lot of candidates didn't even put on their lawn signs, or they put it very small so you couldn't read it. Jim Stevenson in Ward 3 actually had, George Chahal in Ward 3 actually had the best lawn sign. He had Vote George. It was 1/4 of his website. And Jennifer Banks, on a lot of her signs, she put really big lettering, vote jenniferbanks.ca.
She really got it out there, which is what you want to do, right?
Yes. Now, the thing you don't want to do is put a wrong website down. Joe Cece had signs around the city that said, go with joe.ca.
Okay.
That website doesn't exist anymore. In fact, I could have bought it. And if I had been his opponent, Al, I would have probably bought it and directed it to my website.
Oh, boy. So that's a pitfall of the website.
Yeah.
But I know it's a little late now because the election is now coming to a close, but that is something you want to say come next time.
Yeah.
Get out there, get a good website.
Definitely.
Great. Thank you very much. We've been speaking with Jeremy Hexham about the importance of a good website during campaign time. Back to you, Dave.